Hey, so in this quick video, I just wanted to talk about something that, kind of uh, reared its ugly head to me today. That happens frequently, I think, with entrepreneurs. You know, we spend a lot of our days and our time um, in our own head, right, in our own space. And, you know, I think focus is one of those things that sometimes can be hard to keep. You're moving in many different directions. I know that I'm always moving, it feels like, in a million directions, right? I have a couple different businesses that I'm running, primarily online. And focus is so critical because staying narrow focused, right? So the path that you're on today might be different than the path you're on tomorrow or next week or the month after, right? But having narrow focus to know what I'm doing right now is the best use of my time, is the best use of my my experience and my time right now is I'm focused on one thing, right? Whether that's building out an ad campaign, or it's creating a new, let's say, landing page, or maybe you're coming up with a different sales angle and sales pitch if you're in, if you're in a traditional sales role, let's say. I know I've gone back and forth with different types of sales pitches and how I approach a sale. So anyway, today I got kind of distracted by things not going my way, and I had to take a step back, and I said, and I wanted to, and I just looked at the situation. I said, okay, what is the best use of my time right now? Am I utilizing, with what I've got going on, with what I need to accomplish today, is what I'm doing right now narrowly focused and the best use of my time and resources? And the answer for me today in this moment was no. And I got frustrated because I felt like I was going, in a positive direction, and then, in a minute, in an instant, you get, it kind of scrambles, right? Everything scrambles, and you kind of just lose, I just lost it for a minute. And I think as entrepreneurs, it happens more frequently than it does to other folks. And the reason is because you're responsible for everything, right? You're trying to run a business, you're trying to run a company, you're trying to build your own thing, whatever it is for you. So anyway, I just wanted to, explain that when this happens, the best way I've found to kind of unwind and get out of that trap of getting kind of scattered and unfocused, basically, is where you've just got a million things coming in, and you get flustered, and it's like it's the extremes of entrepreneurship, right? It's the highs, the lows. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not, and then it's managing all that stuff in the middle. And in this video, and in this instance that I'm speaking of, it's just, you got to stay narrow. You got to stay focused. If it's not serving you right now, right this minute, take a step back, take a breather, meditate, whatever it is you do. I don't know. I don't really meditate. I should, but I probably, that's a topic for a different discussion. But just take a step back, take a breather, take a walk. I do that a lot. I go out and walk for a minute, clear my headspace, right? Get clear on what it is I'm trying to accomplish right today, right in the next hour, in the next 8 hours, and then by the end of the day, heading into tomorrow, into the next few days, and into the next week. What am I trying to really get done? What do I need to get done? Is it revenue? Do I need to make sales? Do I need to make cash flow for my business? Do I need to work on a new ad? Do I need to work on a new page? Do I need to work on a training? Do I need to, whatever the case is, right? You need to figure out the best use of your time, narrowly focus, and really hone in on what that is for you. So that's it. Hey, you're not alone. If you're watching this and these types of things happen to you, don't feel discouraged. It happens to the best of us, and I hope you got something out of this. I'm gonna keep posting videos like this. I'm gonna try to do one a day. Something about something I'm going through, or something I encounter maybe from somebody else. and I want to put a spin on it and put some context behind it to maybe help you out. This is going to be all part of my page here, the my M3 method page, which if you haven't looked at my training, go ahead, click the link below in the description of this video, and sign up to take my M3 method training. It's something that I worked really hard on. I wanted to bring something to the community of entrepreneurship and help people such as yourself, figure this thing out, right? Online entrepreneurship is the sexy thing these days, but it's very almost more challenging than regular entrepreneurship, like for a brick and mortar, let's say, business, because who do you talk to? Who do you bounce ideas off of? Who do you get inspiration from? Who do you these are all things that when you work with an actual mentor on, in person, it's different. But online, how do you do that? So this is what I'm trying to get with this. I'm trying to build this page and this community to have a place for people to get off on the right path. Now, I'm not somebody who can solve all your problems. I'm not somebody who's claiming to be a rags to riches multi-millionaire online marketer. That's not what this is. But you don't really need that to get the right, the right guidance. That can come later from other people, like my mentor, who I learn from, who I talk about that in my training. I talk about tactics. I talk about strategies that I've learned from him. So go ahead, check my training out. Okay, it's a link right in the description. It's called the M3 Method. Go ahead, sign up for free. I think you're gonna find a lot of good stuff in there, stuff like this. But it's it's structured in like a training environment. So anyway, stay narrow, stay focused. Take a step back, take a breather if you need to. Refocus your purpose and your intentions for what it is you're trying to accomplish in the near future. If it has to be in an hour from now, focus on that. All right. So until next time, signing off. Hope you got something out of this. Check out the link in my description and go to my training site, and I think you'll enjoy it. Take care. Talk soon.